Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great, staying safe and sane and healthy, and everyone's getting along out there. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. We're going to take a break from the motivational stuff and that kind of thing, and I'm going to kind of get a little bit more sentimental on you guys today. First and foremost, mom's doing good, baby's doing good. She's, heartbeat's doing well, blood pressure is good like it should be. Mom's appetite is kind of, it's 50-50. Some days it's good, some days it's bad, with the nausea, that kind of stuff. But I mean, as time progresses and as baby gets bigger, things start pressing against things, and, that's just kind of how it happens. So, but yeah, she's doing good, man. Everything's, I really, really appreciate you guys, asking about my wife and sending me messages and that kind of thing, and just checking in on her. That really has made her feel special, and it's made her feel really, really good in a time that, is really rough for us right now. So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate that. Now back in the day, back in 2012, I started this channel. You can go back and look, and you can see that 2012. And I started this channel as a music channel, and it was back when I was playing music full time, and I was constantly on the road, touring with different bands, doing this kind of stuff. And I wanted to post videos of me doing silly things with the bands, and playing music, just what it's like being on tour, that whole kind of thing. Really not trying to make any kind of money with it, or monetize the channel or anything, like progress with it. Just more or less having fun with it, and it was my own kind of memories, and that's more or less what the whole channel was. Fast forward to me losing my limb and my leg below the knee, and I started watching a lot of YouTube. I started watching a lot of these channels, Footless Joe, Ben Lavelle. There's Nikki One Leg. There's a bunch of folks out there. A bunch of Limb Lost Boss is another one. And I started watching these people, and I was just like, man, I would like to do that. I already have a channel, so I can just scrub everything off that and just kind of start over fresh with the channel that I have. So I did. So I started making videos, and basically all they were was just like small little videos of me, like, in the hospital, or whatever, like at the doctor's office. Like I teach you how to put on your pants whenever you have one of your limb guard, or your cast on, or something like that. Just stuff like that. And and it really it took off. A lot of people really liked it. I started getting subscribers and that kind of stuff. I realized that the market that I'm in is a very, very niche market. Like there's not going to be a whole lot of people. You're not going to get, millions and millions of views or anything like that, especially if you're not a pretty girl or anything. I'm not an attractive dude. I know that. I'm well aware of my lot in life. But, for that, I try to make up with it with being, just a genuine person, a real guy. Like, the person that you see right here is the same exact person that you would meet in person, like if we were to meet face to face. I try not to be fake, or I try not to be any kind of, like put on an act for you guys or anything like that. I'm 100% real. This is just who I am. All the stories that you've heard on here are true. Again, some of my videos are, pretty informative, and some of them are just me having fun, doing fun things that, I figured you guys might want to, come along for the ride with us. The Miss MOL videos, that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. You guys have really kind of grabbed on to the whole, backstory and everything of my wife, and our pregnancy and everything. And you guys, a lot of the issues that we've had before, and have really, really kind of grabbed onto this. And, that makes us feel so special, man. We truly can't thank y'all enough. it's huge. It really is huge to us. So with every nice comment you guys leave, with every encouraging words that you guys put out there, my wife is reading those, and it's helping. It really is. Like I said, it's rough right now. You know, we'll just say things aren't what they used to be. And, you know, now we're going through this alone. You know, we don't have, like, you know, the grandparents and all this stuff that we can call on, you know, to get help, you know, as far as like watching the kids and doing this and doing that while I run here. No, we got to figure out how to make it work with us four. And that's just the way it's going to work. That's the way it's got to be. Again, not poor little old me, none of that shit. That's just kind of the way it is, you know. When life throws you a challenge and it throws you some kind of a curveball or anything like that, you got to just be like, well, all right, cool. Pivot and move on with it. And that's exactly what we're doing. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world. It's not something that I would recommend to anybody. But if you have to, stay the course. You just got to stay that course, man. Keep your eyes on the prize and realize that there are better days ahead, you know. So that's where we're at right now with it. Now, what I wanted to tell you guys is just simply thank you. Thank you so much for just coming and watching these videos and just being a part of this. We're creating something that's really, truly amazing. And, you know, again, I don't have the highest production value. I don't have, you know, not the best looking guy in the world. I have no teeth at all whatsoever. I'm missing one leg. I don't have the most exciting story out there to tell people, but what I do have is your back, and I will help you out in any way I possibly can. And I want you guys to know that, and I hope you understand that, and I hope you truly feel that. You know, it's lonely out there, man. It really is. And, you know, I don't ever want you to feel like you're alone, because you're not. You're not. You never will be. As long as I'm around, and as long as, you know, I am on YouTube or any kind of social media, anything like that, I'll constantly be here for you. You guys send me a message. We'll talk. You know, I'll offer any kind of piece of advice that I possibly know to the best of my ability, and try to help you out the best I can. You know, again, I don't ask for no money. I don't ask for anything. I just simply want people to understand that, you know, there's a guy out there that simply just wants to help you and is looking out for you and just simply trying to watch your back and make sure that you don't have to go through the same bullshit in life that he went through. Because this is no way to live. It's rough. And again, I wouldn't wish this on anybody. So, again, I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, and I cannot thank you guys enough. That absolutely just puts me over the moon thinking about that, you know. So, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love all you guys. I want you all to please remain happy, safe, sane, motivated. Don't look back. Don't give a crap what anybody else says about you, because at the end of the day, it don't matter. I'll see you soon.